Helen Yee here with number 4 ranked bantamweight and also undefeated Aljamain Sterling. You fight Bryan Caraway this weekend. Only a few days out, you just finished a little bit of your salad. I'm assuming the weight cut's going well?
The weight cut's going pretty well right now. It's a couple more pounds to go, and I got a couple more days to do it.
Now, Bryan Caraway, I know you guys have had a lot of exchanges of words and whatnot. Why so much animosity towards him?
You know what? For me, I just think it's because the guy doesn't take any challenges. I think he tries to cherry pick the easy fights, and I know he's a hard opponent. He'll be a tough guy for me to fight, and that's why I want to fight the guy. So I've been trying to call this guy out for the longest because I wanted to see exactly how good I am. Because I know if I could beat a guy like this, I can beat guys like TJ. I know I could beat guys like Dominick Cruz and Faber. So this is my true test, I think.
And you've stopped so many of your opponents. Do you see this fight going the same way?
Whenever I get a full training camp, I finish my opponents. So that's exactly what I plan on doing out there on Sunday.
And where do you hope to go after this? Do you see a title shot with, Dominick Cruz if he retains his belt next weekend at 199?
I hope so. That's the plan. I definitely think this is the true number 1 contender fight. We're the higher ranked fighters. I think we both have. I think Caraway has a big name value. So for me to beat a guy like that who's been around for so long, and he's been on a nice win streak. He just beat Eddie Wineland. He had a close fight with Rafael Sunsao. So I think it's only right. So I'm thinking maybe me versus Cruz or Faber in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that'd be nice with the new, ban that got lifted in New York. And also, though, I want to talk about the main event of the fight this weekend. We have Garbrandt and Almeida. How do you see that fight going? It's also a bantamweight fight.
Yeah, it's a striker versus striker fight. Both guys are KO artists, so I just think if Cody could go out there and implement his game plan, he could go out there and get the upset. But if he lets the freight train and Almeida get started, he's hard to stop once he gets his combination and he finds his timing and his rhythm. It's pretty hard to stop. So I'm gonna have to go with Cody on this one.
And what about UFC 199, Cruz and Faber?
For that fight, I'm leaning towards Dominick Cruz. I think his footwork is going to be a little too much unless Faber could come out there and change up his traditional fight style. But, he's been fighting for so long, it's hard to really change up the things that that got you to where you are and that you're really, really good at. It's just at this point, it's more of a habit. So I for some reason, I'm leaning more towards Cruz unless Faber could get a hold of his neck.
Now, you said in recent interviews that you've kind of seen the holes in Cruz's game and kind of like if you got him on the ground that you could probably submit him. What holes are they that you see in his game?
I think just the way he moves. I think when he's darting in and out, these guys are – it's just the way that they're timing their shots. I don't think that they're timing their takedown attempts the right way, and then they're whiffing at his head, and then they're just missing it. You're swinging at air. Now, if you look at the fight with him and TJ, that fight was very, very close, and TJ was missing early in the early rounds, 1 through third round, and then 4th and the 5th round, he started to attack his legs. Once he started to attack his legs, he started to slow him down, and then he managed to take him down a couple times, a lot easier. And I think that's the blueprint right there. You don't need to be swinging at a moving targets. The head is only so big, so there's only so many chances that you can actually hit it if you're swinging at it like that, especially if you're swinging hard punches. So you got to really set up your attacks and your approach against such a smart opponent like Cruz. He's in there to hit and not get hit, and that's how a smart fighter should fight. So I think you start to chop down the tree a little bit, and eventually the head will start to stay a little bit more stationary. You attack the body, and then it'll be a little bit easier to take him down and get the finish that way. That would be my game plan against a guy like that.
And hopefully it would happen at Madison Square Garden if all things go well this weekend, right?
Yes, 100%. I'm gunning for that spot, and I think if I go out there and perform the right way and put on a great show, I think I could state my case.
And for all the audience who's watching or listening right now, you are headlining UFC Fight Pass. Why should they watch the fight? Aside from it, being a great fight and also potential, title contention fight for you if you win, why should the audience watch?
Because this fight is going to be two guys really trying to go after it. I said my fair share of words to to Bryan Caraway. Called him out of his name a couple of times. So this fight is going to be a good one for sure. And you definitely don't want to miss this one. And we're the 2 highest ranked guys on the card. And I think this fight is huge. And it's a huge pivotal point in both of our careers. So for me, this is pretty much. I mean, I got time on my side, but this for me, I believe this is everything. I need this win, and I need to go out there and get it in a big way.
And where can the listeners and audience follow you on social media?
You guys can follow me on the Instagram, and you guys can follow me on the Twitter at funkmaster_UFC. And if you want to send me a personal message, you can send me messages on my website, aljamainsterling.com. I normally do a pretty good job of getting back to my fans. I like to interact whenever I have some downtime.
Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed that big salad of yours. Can you show the fans how big that is?
This thing is huge. It's for the week.
That is, wow. It's like a month worth of salad.
Yes.